If your eyes landed on this message, it isn't a coincidence, it's God stepping into your hurricane, interrupting your pain, and accomplishing immediately into the heaviness you've been wearing. This is not a random scroll. This is divine rescue, a lifeline, a reminder you desperately wished. You are not going via this by myself, my baby, because God has seen the entirety you've been combating in silence, the waves that experienced too excessive, the burdens that sense too heavy, the nights in which your spirit feels too worn out to maintain fighting. He is visible the moments in which you smiled for others at the same time as breaking quietly at the inside. He has heard the whispers in the darkish, Lord, I don't recognize how a whole lot more I can take. And nowadays, heaven answers those whispers with a promise. Isaiah 43:2 is speaking without delay into your situation proper. Now, when you pass through the waters, I might be with you. Not if. Not maybe, when. God is saying, I knew this storm was coming, and I prepared my presence to fulfill you in it. Your hardships aren't proof that God left you. Your tears aren't signs of abandonment. Your hard season isn't punishment. These storms, those that experience like they're breaking you, are clearly the locations where God's closeness turns into the most actual dot. When the water's upward, He walks beside you. When the fire rages, He stands with you. When the river tries to drag you under, He holds you up with His hand. You assume this typhoon is drowning you, but God says, no, I'm growing you. You assume the hearth is burning you. However, He whispers, I'm refining you. You suppose the river is pulling you down, but He promises, I'm lifting you better. The enemy attempted to convince you that you had been on my own. However, that was the largest lie ever spoken over your life. Because no longer for 1 second, now not for one breath, have you walked alone. God has been there in each moment you didn't recognize the way to maintain going. He has stuck every tear, reinforced each step, and blanketed each war you couldn't combat for your personnel. And pay attention this truly. You aren't going to come out of this storm broken. You are coming out more potent, wiser, purer, greater, anointed, and extra spiritually grounded than ever. Earlier than the waters that upward thrust will no longer drown you. The fireplace will now not eat you. The typhoon will now not stop your destiny. You are passing via, not staying, right here. This typhoon is transient, but God's presence, permanent, unshakable, unchanging. If this message reached your spirit, comment, God is with me in every typhoon. Like and percentage so someone else feels the strength you just acquired. And if your heart feels led, be part of the channel club to walk beneath day-by-day prayer, protecting, and prophetic encouragement.